All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Western Outlaws versus Akatsuki 7, Week 13, Game 1 of this weekend. I'm fucking pumped. I'm excited. Let's get this game just started. Right now, we gotta wait for everybody to get in. What are you singing?
I don't know. I'm just trying to put something up to pump people up.
Well, that's what the Western Outlaws player cards are for. Cynical and War Master.
Oh.
Not a very hot take, but War Master, a mile better than Cynical. Changed my mind. Alright, so we're getting everybody in here right now. Currently, we have 3 players of A7, 3 players of Western Outlaws, one of them repping a different clan tag? Okay, odd flex, but okay.
IWOI? Oh, God. Is this like I am W? I don't know, I think... Oh, it's the new kid, okay.
Yeah, it's Walsey.
It's the new guy. That's why.
While we're waiting to connect, I want to go ahead and say thank you to our partner, Rogue Energy. If you haven't tried Rogue Energy, you can try it for the nice, cheap price of whatever you're buying, minus 10%. That's enough for shipping and handling. As you can see there, a tub of grape is $30, and then you can get it for $3 less. 10% is really fucking easy math. If you can't do that, then I'm sorry for you. You're probably not old enough to play this game. So, we've already made our predictions for tonight's game. We are already predicting that it will be Western Outlaws win from everybody. The only person who wants it to be different, apparently, seems to be me. I would really like to see A7 take this win. But I just don't think it's in the books.
I mean, anything is possible, but honestly, I'm leaning more towards Western Outlaws, but... And that's just more for the fact that I want Band of Misfits to clinch playoffs. But it's just more for the, interesting factor. I honestly think if I was really cheering for the right team, I would be really cheering for A7, quote unquote. Little wink. But obviously, I think Western Outlaws is going to be taking this series.
I think so too. I just don't want it to happen. I want Western Outlaws to finally go down. That's not what I mean. I'm sorry. Some of them are underage. Nonetheless, I want Western Outlaws to get their first series loss. I want it to happen here. I want A7 to be guaranteed their playoffs. This is the night for it. This has got to happen. If A7 doesn't win tonight, I don't think Western Outlaws will get a single loss through the rest of the season, maybe not even the playoffs. A7's a strong team, a heavy hitter to compete against a team like this. With Western Outlaws even being down, they're using a rando tonight, Walsey, from originally Band of Misfits. So,
yeah, I mean, that's going to be interesting to see, obviously. WO picking up Walsey for tonight, and obviously he's never played with the team, really, so we'll really see how things go. But, I mean, Cynical seems pretty confident with having Walsey on there. We're just waiting for them to go to their freaking sides so we can, get people ready to, start the match.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think this game is going to be on... Is it on Hackney Yard? I thought it was on a Gunrunner.
No, I just haven't changed everything.
Okay, great.
So, yeah, great. Team Deathmatch on Hackney Yard is coming up right now. For
it's going to be the best game.
But, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see these two teams battle it out, honestly. So, I can't talk tonight. What the hell?
You're having a real rough time. Do you not have enough rogue energy in your system to properly...
It's not even that. I'm actually starting to get, the symptoms of COVID-19, so...
yay, maybe you'll die.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass the league's...
Pass it on to Falcons.
Fortune.
the league's fortune of 3 Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Thanks to our friends over at Patreon.com who are over here donating, helping us out, making our days much, much nicer, much, much better with their Chuck E. Cheese tokens.
Yeah, well, Chuck E. Cheese, bro. Don't even bring that up. So I'll be watching Cynical, and you'll be watching Falcons team. So that way we kind of cover both teams for tonight. Obviously, you're only going to be able to see Spacefish's screen tonight for the stream. 7 people watching, man. What the hell? Where are the other 20 people that
we just went live like 3 minutes ago? I mean, I'm going to bounce around between people, but I'll mostly be talking about Falcons teams. That way we're not really overlapping or anything, but I think people want to see a little bit of play from every team.
Oh, yeah, no, you can bounce around. I'll just more commentate about, the Western Outlaw guys. They're out here doing their thing. All the players are here in the match, so we're just waiting for the referee to give us the green light. The podcasters are in the match this time.
That's probably the best thing that's ever happened to us. All of our guys are here.
That was a clusterfuck of, shit that happened the last time. So
nothing was right.
So for those of you that didn't watch the pregame show, while we're waiting for the ref to get the match going, as soon as he gets the ready sign, he'll start up the match here on Gunrunner Hardpoint. Clinching facts scenarios for the playoffs is if A7 wins, they pretty much qualified for the playoffs, and pretty much Band of Misfits and Pirates can kiss it goodbye. But obviously Western Outlaws will still remain first seed, and they'll still keep their first spot. But that's going to change a few things up for the top 4. But ER currently sits in second place right now. So, after this match tomorrow, what really depends on is that Pirates Band of Misfits. But, WO, unbeaten on Hardpoint, so we'll see if that story can be untold tonight, really. 92% of their map win record is all on Hardpoint. That's crazy. That's really crazy to think about. And again, for those of you that didn't watch, players to really watch for in this matchup is Gunny, who's got a 2.12 KD overall, KDR, and Jacob from Western Outlaws, he's 2.02. So like a matchup comparison, these two are the 2 main key figures of the teams to watch for. Obviously, the rest of the team as well, but, KDR-wise, it's these boys right here. They get it down. They get busy.
All right, as we're waiting for everything to get set up, I want everybody to know we've got 10 people currently in the stream. We love seeing you guys. But what we love seeing a little bit more is people who hit the like button. When you hit the like button, small child's dreams of becoming a competitive player fades out of existence because it's an unrealistic goal. But they can join K7. That's what matters. The real league that matters. So, when you hit that like button, if we get 10 likes, we'll drop a neck boy in the game. Just a nice little picture of neck boy. Don't you love a neck boy, Falcons? Hero? One of you people?
We all love neck boy.
We all love a nice little neck boy. So hit the like button so we can get that done. And then also make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell button, because the bells are the only way you know that we go live. I'm done chilling. I'm ready for this game. Sparky, what are we waiting on?
For you to say you're ready.
I am ready. I'm excited. I want this to start.
And here we go. Gun Runner Hardpoint, man. This map is so overplayed throughout every series that I've ever watched. I think everybody loves themselves a Gun Runner.
Yeah, but everybody loves Narclov Peak S&D. That's everyone's favorite S&D experience. As you hear War Master talking in the chat.
All right, guys.
He's trying to get the hype going. Much love, War Master. All right, hopefully I'll have an overlay this time. We were having a little bit of a visual glitch for a moment in-game. That might be fixed, hopefully. All right, as I'm watching A7, pretty average loadouts.
And the break off here, you got 2 guys going to the left, 1 going to the mid, and 2 went forest for WO. Cynical wearing it on minecart. War Master going to the stairs, waiting for each other, working together, going through the stairs right now. Trying to flip these spawns right on the right on the get-go, because you know the big thing for this kind of map is really holding that. I think it's the C flag, the C side, and whoever plays anchor for that team really needs to hold down inside that warehouse where the C flag is. You know, you definitely got to play that side really well, and it's a 19-0 lead right now for Akatsuki 7. You know, they're really playing that hill time really well. Easy on that hill. All right, now he just got killed. Exotic, 19 seconds in the hill time. He's going 4-1. Overall positive for the team. Falcons going 2-0.
So far, Walsey, the new pickup for Western Outlaws, already going 0-4, not doing very solid. But over here on A7 side, you got Bruh going 5-1, currently on a 5 streak. Make it 6, as they're trying to lock down the spawns using that new pistol.
Yeah, Brutal Ease, Cynical still 1-1, Walsey 1-5. You know, taking a look at the classes here. That's why I wanted to pull up. I was pulling up the wrong option.
Down is how you do it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
down with the sickness.
Pretty much all of A7, they're playing with subs, except for Falcons. He's flexing right now with the M4, and it's a little of a mixed feeling for Western Outlaws. You have 3 subs and 2 ARs, so that's pretty balanced on this map. I mean, it's a close-quartered map, and Falcons is playing that anchor position really well.
That's always been Falcon's major strong suit. He's been a phenomenal anchor. He locks down the spawns. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's got amazing game knowledge. The only issue I've ever had with him is he just doesn't know how to execute.
You know, one thing to watch for, and I don't think they're playing Gunrunner on Dawn. Oh, they are, actually. So, one thing about Falcon, since these guys aren't watching the stream, is he stays on that B flag. He's got a really nice spot. I'm not going to give it over in the stream. I mean, I bet you some players already know, and they already feeling annoyed about it and seeing it. But he holds that flag pretty well down, you know.
As we got a really close game so far, 54-38. These teams swapping back and forth on the OBJs.
Jacob Killer right now. He's playing on that A side where that flag is. Divine on the stairs. Divine sees him. They don't see him on that minecart, though. He's head glitching right there. 99 for Jacob Killer. Going over to War Master. He's hanging around by the C flag, trying to anchor for them. He's going to flip right now. There's 16 seconds left on the map. Going to the new point. They're right now in P3 right now. I was going to say P4, but it's P3. All right, he's playing that wood side on the rock, and it looks like A7's heavily going to P3 right now. With only 2 guys from Western Outlaws there, he gets overran War Master.
Easy with a beautiful 2-piece. Saving the next OBJ in favor of themselves. A7's got the point. Easy with another kill over here in the forest. And A7 might be able to get a start to a lockdown on P3 with a lot of their team holding it down.
Wow, so this is a good game. 72-70. You know, it's back and forth, trying to get the spawn. Cynical stayed back there. He was scrapping points. Now he's going to go up on the wood side. See some guy on the top container. He's going in slowly, pushing in. Somebody's coming down bottom green. On the truck, switches fire. Cynical gets it. 7-7 right now. He's on a 2-piece, pretty much on a 2 streak.
Yep, both teams have a player on a 2-piece. Falcons got a kill just now. He's not got a lot of time on OBJ, but the only person who was on it currently was RG Exotic, and he goes down, currently going even.
Yeah, and I mean, if it wasn't for Cynical back by this P4 spawn, they would have lost their spawn. I mean, whoever was playing spawns for them, or trying to get spawns for A7, I think it was Divine, or if it was Easy, he got a nice gun battle back there. Cynical on a 5 spree now. He's in the hill, 20 seconds in the hill, on a 5 spree, 10-7. Now he's 11-7, running away. Close game, 97-97. This is a really good matchup. I knew that it was going to come down to this. Cynical sees Falcons. Whoop. Falcons with a good gunfight there. I don't know what Cynical was thinking, man. He was shooting him, started shooting him, stopped shooting him, and then he let Falcons win that gun battle.
Yeah, but at the very end, Falcons got a team kill on Easy, which actually might be a little bit more of a help because they don't need that many people on the hard point still as they get ready to rotate. So team kills, you know, if you think about it, could actually be really helpful. get you back in your spawns wherever you got to be.
All right, so War Master's going pretty negative. So is Walsey. The only people going, and Brutal, but the only people going positive on the team is Cynical right now, along with Jacob Killer. Jacob Killer 19 and 15. He's got that MP5 submachine gun. And it's back to P1, but looks like A7 holds down that tight. Exotic mostly being their OBJ player. He's almost got a minute in that hill, going 16 and 4. He's on a three-piece kill streak right now.
I mean, as you said before, A7's strong suit is hardpoint, correct?
It is. It is. You know, looking through like the statistics on the map itself. I mean, A7 really plays this map all right. I believe like they're 3 and 4 on this map, and WO is 2 and 0. So I mean, to be leading 142 to 105 against WO, that's a big thing. Especially when WO is 2 and 0, they haven't taken a loss. They're really trying to retain this so they can have a 3-0 map count on this. And I mean, it all comes down to the next point, which is going to be P3. I believe this is P2. Yeah, they're in P2 right now. Exotic holds that down, man. Exotic is, I think he's going to be the player of the match. He's got a minute and 15 seconds. He's playing that point really well. He's the point man. He's still outslaying pretty well. I mean, he's a kill over his death ratio. But he's been playing the MP with the MP5 pretty well. Like he's maintaining a lot of points, and couldn't get that 2-piece.
Easy takes competition right there for a minute, but not gonna be enough.
Points contested, Cynical 16 and 11, trying to get that guy off that. But you know, Gunny right there. That's the guy we were watching for. He's a 2.12. I mean, right now he's 29 and 12. Man, that's hugely. He's outslaying right now for A7. And like I said, A7 after last week, you know, they took a bad loss to Band of Misfits. It was a 3-2 series count, and you know, they just really hit the books and really hit it on practices, and you know, made the best for it. And it's proven off for them right now. They're facing an undefeated team. But,
I think that's about to change tonight, though.
And anything can happen. Like I said, you know, I'm really hoping WO wins. They got Search and Destroy to still prove, you know, that's really the game you want to watch for, especially when, you know, these two teams plays. You know, WO is an absolute beast when it comes to Search and Destroy, and A7, they got to prove something this week. And Bra is going 33 and 13, man. I wish I can go 33 and 13 in most of my games, but I can't.
You mean positive?
Yeah, you can do that too.
On an outside note, A7, they did lose to Band of Misfits last week, and they're beating Western Outlaws this week. That just shows the way that the power rankings have changed, whether that comes down to Band of Misfits has become a top-tier team, or Western Outlaws is really taking a hit from these players lost.
Yeah. So it's down to this point, and they can win on this point right here, A7. If they just play this point really well, they got it in the pocket. They got a 1-0 series lead.
Almost 100-point difference, 218 to 125. A7's going to have to play this point and the next point very smart if they want to go ahead and take it as fast as they can, because Western Outlaws has been known to make comebacks before.
Yeah, they definitely. I'm not underestimating this team at all. They're a, like I said, two great teams in the matchup. You know, I feel like Donald Trump. I'm very repetitive in what I'm saying.
Oh, geez, that's political.
I'm not going to get into that.
Okay, great. So, A7, actually, they didn't decide to take the last few bits of that previous point. I wonder why that is. They've done that a couple of times now. 5 or 6 seconds left, and they just jump out.
Well, that's because they wanted to play the rotations and see how it paid off right here. They're pretty much good in setup. You know, Western Outlaws is pretty much going to give up on this last, 10 points. There's no way they're going to come back from this. It's going to end in 3, 2, 1. There it is.
And A7 takes round number 1. Yeah, I mean, started out a beautifully close game, ended up being 250 to 130. I don't think that's the game Western Outlaws wanted to have, but it is what it is, as they take their 3rd round loss in their entire series so far. They've gotten that few. That still blows my mind, how a team has gotten that far without a single game lost, like one series.
Yeah, that is a mind blower, and it's really looking at these summaries that the refs screenshot. Bra outperformed, really proved his point. He went 40 and 18, 5 defense, 32 seconds on the hill, but that hill time really went to Exotic. So I mean, the MVP for this game is definitely going to Gunny. He outslayed. He came here. He proved who he was. This team is getting better and better. Every week that they play. They're just practicing. Falcons has great leadership skills, even though he's not the captain. Define is, but they work really well together. Just looking at this A7 team, this is a whole new A7. We're gonna take a commercial break here before we pop into round 2 or map 2. And we'll be back.
It's all crashing. There we go. Kind of. You hate to see it, folks. Do 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 do. There we go. Come on. It's all crashing. It's all dying. Hero, we failed!
That was a failure of a commercial break.
Look, I'm trying to get the commercial going.
I can't believe it, man.
It's still going. Shut up.
We literally planned this out very well.
We try, folks. We're trying hard. We're doing what we can. We're professionals. Alright, I think I'm ready. Are you ready, Hero?
I'm ready to go.
Alright, let's get right back into it after our quick little commercial break. Hope you all enjoyed, because I needed it. As we get ready for a game of Outlaws of S&D, a little bit overdone in my opinion, but it's still a very fun matchup to watch, especially after one we had just seen between these teams, Hardpoint, in favor of A7. Third loss ever in a game for Western Outlaws.
Yeah, that was a huge surprise for me. Honestly, I didn't think A7 will come out that aggressive, and I mean they did.
Not a single player for A7 going negative. All of them, at least, even.
Yeah, 250.
That's crazy.
That was a 120-point game, I believe.
That is correct, sir.
Well, at least I can do math, so that's good.
So the newest pickup for Western Outlaws, Walsey, going 12 and 29, bottom of his team, but second most point time. How do you think that makes him stack up with the rest of the team?
Well, I mean, it kind of shows that he's here to play too. I mean, he was playing the point primarily and really trying to play the OBJ. He did list himself as an OBJ aggressive. I mean, not so aggressive going 12 and 29, but I think he's gonna reprove himself throughout this series. I know we still got technically 2 more maps to go. If it's a 3-0, I mean, I'm gonna be shocked if Sparky's correct. But you know, Walsey is a very competitive player. You know, he stood in restricted free agency. He also stood in regular free agency. And I mean, he played OBJ like he said he would, but he could have done a little better. Obviously, I mean, I can't speak for much because obviously I went 4-5 in a Dom game. So
yeah, well, I mean, that's the lowest amount of kills and lowest amount of deaths, correct? Or at least close.
yeah, so league records. If you want to look at league records for heroism, the boss, the man, the one and only, least amount of engagements in a respawn game, 4-5, and that was A7 versus BOM. And I'm extremely proud of myself for going 4-5 in the first place. And secondly, it was against A7.
Oof. I mean, it's kind of sad that we have to have an entire board just for the least amount of encounters. Are we going to see somebody go 0-0 ever? Can that happen? I hope not. Please don't aim for that.
I mean, you should be playing in K7 if you go 0.
If you go 0-0, I will be highly disappointed. But of all people, I think our Lord and Savior Heroism could do that.
I mean, if I already broke one record, I can't break another, right?
I suppose. Either way, Sparky, are we ready to get this game started?
We are waiting on easy.
Waiting on easy, huh? Well, that's not very easy. His name's a lie! Ugh. In the meantime, this is about what I was expecting. As I said, A7 gets a hard point. They've been exclusively practicing that in their scrims. So, hard point was a little bit of a given for them.
Is Cynical in the stream? Is he back?
I don't know. Cynical,
Usually,
let us know you're here. We love you.
Usually he stream snipes in between the rounds just to see if we're talking shit or not. You know, shout out to Fuego saying let's go A7. You know, he's the man. Fuego is a hot legend in the league, man. Everybody talks about Fuego.
Everyone knows the name.
Well, he's repping EO, so who wouldn't know, right?
Me. I don't know nothing about the guy.
They're that hot paint color. Well, we're gonna get into this game now because I think somebody was taking a shit before. I think he was just like too excited that they 120 freaking WO. So we're gonna get right into Outlaws peak. Who do you think is sniping?
I don't know. I'm gonna just wildly guess out the blue. Maybe Cynical.
Cynical. Usually, I think it's Brutal or War Master that snipes.
Controller's disconnected? No. I don't know. I think they might try something spicy, just for the sake of trying to get a W.
You like that spicy word today, huh?
I love spicy. As unused weapons are being used by Western Outlaws, the FR556 and the Odin. Interesting. And Easy using the AX50.
So literally all of A7 just pushed A. That's crazy. I mean, they gotta watch their back, because if they don't watch their back... Oh yeah, there it is. So Exotic and Easy's on the backside. War Master is, right now, he is in the middle, but he lost that gunfight. And Cynical's coming up behind, and he won't see Exotic here. I'm just gonna watch what this plays out. Cynical's coming up. Exotic is laying down. I think Cynical just saw him on the haystack.
Cynical's gonna die here. Oh, Exotic doesn't take the shots?
No. Oh,
there he goes. Why is my controller it's not disconnected? What just happened?
Oh.
Wild. Anyways.
There we go.
Cynicals goes down. Exotic should have had that kill way sooner. Way sooner.
Well, I think Exotic was just trying to play it stealthy. He just picked up that bomb again. It's a 2v1. Jacob Killer on that bomb. He doesn't see... Oh, Exotic didn't see him. It's Falcons against Jacob. I think it's AR versus AR. Yeah, it is. Oh my god.
Oh, and that's going to go down.
No way.
A7 being notoriously bad at search and destroy when it comes to dropping bombs or just not even planting it in the first place. That Renetti is...
Wow.
It's a... Oh my gosh. It works. It gets the kills. I still think it's going to get banned.
Yeah, me too. I was about to say, I think CDL players are going to definitely be banning.
I'm going to make this wild guess. The Renetti might eventually get used as somebody's primary. As we're looking at Cynical, who currently has it out in hand. Somebody will use it as a primary just to prove a point of, hey, this thing's pretty much a shitty SMG that still somehow is better than half the actual SMGs. It's not disconnected.
Yeah, what's going on with your controller, man?
I don't know. They're totally charged. It's all up and going. I don't know why it's saying disconnected.
Are you like far away from your TV?
Not really. Not far enough for it to be disconnecting.
Man, we got technical difficulties every week.
And most of them usually come from host. This time it's apparently me. So let's get a space fail in the chat.
Face fail in the chat.
Speaking of in the chat, we need some more likes so we can get a MechVoid. As we're watching a beautiful game from him, currently going 2-1. Could be better, but could always be worse.
That boy with a kill on the bomb carrier. Oh! Dude, he was sitting way too out in the open. He knew that was coming at him.
2v1 as A7 takes round 2.
Wow. Crazy.
Divine getting that final kill. Not a problem for him. We need to see sprays! Where's the sprays in the league? I'm telling everybody, if I see a spray, I don't know what I'll do. But I do love them. What should I do if people do sprays? Y'all tell me in the chat.
I'd freak out. I'll have a party.
I love sprays. I really think they're underused. People need to appreciate the fact sprays are the perfect way of insulting.
You just like the trouble.
It's not trouble. It's the one thing that's approved. As long as you're not doing like on top of bodies. Just like spray a wall. Be showboaty. Don't be insulting. There's a nice balance. Brutal with a nice little kill. It's gotta be the perfect storm. Brutal with a second. Fuego saying he's got me with sprays in Season 2. Can't wait to see it. Brutal. Oh my goodness. 4.
Yeah, Brutal.
It doesn't even get the whole sweep.
He went all out on that one.
Absolutely. War Master had to
so
fuck it all up. Killing Falcons. Poor Neck Boy, but he did have a lot of area to aim at. So. Current score is 1-2. The full match series is 1-0. A7's lead.
So we're counting down here on the 8-second countdown.
There's a spray. Yay! Thank you, Walsey.
All right, Walsey. I mean, like I said, he played OBJ that last time, and not much to play here because it's not a respawn. But he's going 0-2.
Hey, huge comebacks could always happen. Look at Jacob. He is 5-1 after getting 4 kills last round.
Well, yeah, that's because A7 all ran through the same friggin' place.
Yeah,
I think A7 is only going like A-bomb every time they attack. And Walsey's watching that mid.
As I said, A7 notoriously bad at search and destroy, so this could just be proving a bit more of a point as no one's holding the bomb.
You fired a little too early. Now there's going to be 2 people towards the mid. On B.
Falcons
Walsey's still looking, and it's only Walsey alive now. It's the
no,
entire
Jacob.
A7 team. Oh, Jacob, okay, I see it. He's the bomb carrier. It's a 4v2 scenario. Uh-oh.
Make it 1 as Walsey's already hurt, about to be surrounded, and has to plant. He could sit back to not feed their specialists, but probably not going to happen. Oh, he does get 1.
Okay. Walsey gets 1.
Nice little jump to the side there, and A7 still wins the round.
2-2, all right. I thought this was going to go worse, but, you know, like I said, they went back to the drawing board and they had to do whatever they had to do.
Packers in the chat says he hopes to God Western Outlaws loses 3-0. It would be beautiful, wouldn't it? Alright, as we watch A7 go ahead and push, grabbing that bomb as slow as they can. There we
They're
go.
definitely going A. They're all going A.
Well, some of them are splitting to B side. We've got Cynical for Western Outlaws, but yeah, it's looking like a heavy push.
They run like 2 pat, you know, every time they run this bomb.
One stem text would ruin it all.
Yeah, or a Kobe, you know. Kobe! Too soon? Yeah, too soon.
Well, yes, mostly because grenades explode.
Alright, so rip in the chat, boys.
I'm not Kobe. Disconnected! Give me 2 seconds. It will connect. Bro,
Waldy sees him on the phone.
See if he drops it.
It's notice of reconnection. Dude, you really gotta check your controller out after this. Or not after this. Well, yeah, after this entire game. So tomorrow we're not seeing a notice. You know, you might get a warrant for your arrest soon.
Alright, A7 takes the round. As I have more connection issues.
Jesus, man.
It should be fixed, possibly, hopefully. I have no clue.
So, Packer says we need a new broadcaster.
Yeah, once a week at least.
Because our league broadcaster is about to die.
Yeah. Murdered in the chat, boys.
Murder in the chat.
Hashtag murder spacefish. Let's get all the hashtags going today.
So, surprisingly, A7 is leading 3-2.
I have no clue how. Probably because I wasn't here half the games because I had to reconnect my controller. But A7 doesn't like they don't do good in SMD. A lot of their KDRs are pretty mediocre compared to Jacob Killer's 6-3. But everyone on Western Outlaws 2-5, 2-4.
Oh man, Brutal was looking too much towards Easy, and Broad just won that gunfight in exchange. Oh, Cynical picked off Easy on top of the shed by the tanks.
Yeah, problem Scott though is currently a 1v4, and he's about to get eyed by Falcons. Maybe, possibly, nope. Hopefully he doesn't die to Joe Exotic, who is already on a 2-piece. Gets mowed down almost.
Joe Exotic.
Falcons gets killed. Cynical with a nice kill there.
Cynical,
that was pretty
Cynical.
Sexy.
Cynical, like, just sliding to the DMs. Oh!
He's got to plant, though, correct?
No, what is he doing? Yeah, he has to plant.
Oh, he is in rough shape.
There. He was, I don't know why he... No, why'd you do that? No!
Oh, just feeding him.
Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Joe Exotic, dude.
Joe in chat said, hashtag send Carol Baskin for Space Fish. Oh my gosh. Hashtag K7 King. All the hashtags today. Do a spray! Somebody do a spray! I can't see other people, so. I was watching Walsey though. He should spray.
Yeah, Walsey going 2-4. Okay, so a little improvement.
Alright, so looking over at just under, Joe Exotic is Easy as My Ex-Wife, going 5-6. Some solid work from him. Needs to do a little bit better. Might get some eyes in on, I can't tell the name, but that's probably something proactive as well.
Easy as my what?
Easy as my ex-wife. What? He does go down. No, he does not. I'm looking at the wrong person. Jacob Killer goes down. Oh boy,
so
A7.
Walsey's coming up on the back. Walsey climbing up. He's about to freaking get all... Wow. Wow. Potato. Just potato. He just potatoed that entire bag.
Oh
that
boy.
I could have got those 2 kills. I'm sorry, but I could have got those 2 kills. For a guy who went 4-5 at Dob.
Wow. Some hot takes right now as A7 does plant the bomb. Something they're not necessarily good at, but it is what it is. 2v3, A7 down currently. And now it's going to be defused. Hopefully. As I can't swap over to different people. Brutal playing around with the bomb. Brutal's going 7-5. So is Jacob Killer. That's pretty good. War Master 3-5. Not great.
I don't know what they're doing. They're like dancing.
Oh, Cynical's giving some sprays and some thumbs up. Thank you. Much love. Make a little smiley face.
Spray him. Spray him.
Spray your man. Spray your man. Thumbs up. Yes. Cynical knows what I love. Cynical's a good buddy.
What if they like not executed on that defuse? That would have been as bad as.
That would have been as bad as A7 doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be the perfect irony, though. Because they were the heaviest ones of making fun of A7. The main one was Chaotix, who technically isn't part of Western Outlaws. I don't really know what his situation there was, but so is Cynical. Alright, Bruh gets a nice nade down there on the right side towards War Master. War Master's already pushing up pretty heavy. About to get taken out like it's nothing, though. Oh, he does get the kill, though.
No. He gets the kill. Good exchange there. Easy on the bomb. And they're pretty much all on A right now.
Of course, Easy's on top of something. Anyways. And disconnect control. Never let Divine defuse the bomb. It's probably going to need a console reset, to be honest. We'll figure something out. But it did come back pretty quickly. As I still can't swap people. That's a weird issue with Modern Warfare.
RB? Question mark?
No, it doesn't work. Like, it just sometimes doesn't do anything.
Have you hit B already?
Yeah, I'm able to swap now. It's just once in a while it won't go.
So
1v4, Western Outlaws' major advantage because Walsey is dead.
No, look to your right, look to your right.
Divine is down. He didn't have a chance, and he had to defuse anyway, so they were screwed.
4-4. We are tied at all. I think this is going to be a 5-5 game.
I don't know, it'll be close.
What the heck was that?
Alright, who is on the plant now? A7, is that correct?
Alright, so I'm going to watch this break off right now.
Alright, will A7 split whatsoever, or will they just exclusively attack A?
They all split. Wow, so you called that orchestrated, but they're all going to go through the mid.
You know, strategy is a strategy.
Everybody else went A side, except for like Walsey and whoever's in the house with Walsey right now. Falcon's got the first blood on the kill. On Brutal.
A7 is staying way too close to one another. With the exception of Falcons, they are on top of each other's bodies. A single stem tech, done. War Master just looking around, freaking out as Easy gets takes him out.
And he's shooting over there. Jacob Killer trying to shoot from across. He's going to probably pick somebody off right now because Easy's not paying attention. Easy's still on that wall. Falcons is coming up on that wall. He's going to try to pick him off. Falcons
gets mated. Poor Walsey. Currently 3-7. Brand new pickup for Western Outlaws. Not doing too hot. But A7 is getting the plant.
Jacob doesn't even know it, but A7's getting the plant.
Jacob Killer last alive for Western Outlaws. He's going to have to do a whole lot of work against these three players, but they are the bottom three of the team.
He's probably not going to be able to get it, but he's going to try going from the top. He's up top. I don't know if he popped dead again.
He did not. I heard him drop. And he goes down to Divine.
Wow, from across the map. 5-4. One more, and A7 will make this 2-0. Oh my god. If Sparky predicts this right,
well, no. Walsey, or Sparky said that it was a 3-0 in favor of Western Outlaws.
Ah, okay, that's right. Never mind. I was going to say, this would be unprecedented, and this will definitely be, like, worser than COVID-19.
Worser?
Worser. I just made a word. Well, I'm about to have a stroke if A7 wins this game.
Falcons slipping over to a sniper HDR with a 1911 as a side. Should have gone with the Renetti.
Falcon's a G, man. He's the league commissioner. He does what he wants.
He doesn't care about
Look at
menace.
that.
He cares about winning.
He did it just for the zoom in. What a boy. What a lad. What a lad.
Absolute mad lad.
Mad
Don't be a
lad.
simp.
Hashtag mad lad in the chat.
Enough hashtags. Jeez. You know, I used to hate hashtags like deeply. Oh, Brutal could have gotten taken out by the sniper, but
Oh
no.
man. War Master. Good exchange on easy.
Bomber
Divine up in the
plants.
middle. Brutal down.
Falcons
4v4.
didn't even see that drop. That was perfect for Western Outlaws. They got very lucky. 3v4. 2v4. Make it 1. Falcons
jeez.
with a sniper
Oh
exclusively.
jeez. If this man Oh no. Oh no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh man. He switched guns. No, he was running.
Dunzo. 5-5. This will be the final round of S&D.
Wow, so we went to a round 11.
Can we get to game 5, round 11, though?
Look at that with the puppy. But look at that with the puppy. Bill Belichick's puppy.
What?
You didn't see the draft?
No.
Yeah, the draft was drafting like Patriots. It's like dog drafted like a player.
Okay. Moving right along. Jacob Killer doing great work for Western Outlaws. 12-6. A double positive KDR. The pretty much only reason Western Outlaws has got any kind of chance right now.
Here comes all the boys from A7 rushing A like it's nothing. War Master and Brutal are the only ones there. Cynical coming up to back them up because they're getting bombarded like it was like, you know, World War II in Germany.
Okay. I was
like
wondering
three-
if you were going to go with that.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say something like pretty screwed up, but that was on stream, so you don't want.
Great idea!
We don't.
Do
we
it
don't
like
want to go
Kobe.
there. We don't. No, it was even worse than Kobe.
Oh, I know. We're going to just leave it with a Kobe joke.
If I wanted to just say like it was like my Führer, then you would know.
Oh, jeez, that's fucked up. Anyways, as we hopefully see Bruh plant the bomb, because they are pretty open right now over here on the A site. He does begin the plant.
Cynical just got
4v2.
killed.
4v1. Last one's Walsey. GG, A7 takes the win.
A7 with the win! 6-5! Wow. That's a 2-0 series lead for A7. Jesus.
Falcons representing 2 different CDL teams. Not a lot of positive on the side of A7. There was one player who went positive.
They kicked ass. You know, they all went to A side the whole time. That was their whole strategy throughout the whole game.
Well, no matter what, the win is the win. I read a message that I shouldn't have. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and take another quick little commercial break as we say thank you to our patrons. So we'll be back in just one moment.
3 minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we should be back and ready to go. I think the controller issue is finally set up. Sparky, are we ready?
We are not.
Oh, no. Let's take a quick glance at that previous round. No one on A7 side, with the exception of Divine, going positive, yet they still come out with this win. I think that just kind of shows that teamwork is the name of the game when it comes to search and destroy. Whereas on WO's side, Jacob Killer, the only one positive, 12-7, and they just lose. But he goes a mile high compared to Divine's 2 up.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely came to the teamwork. I mean, they all rushed A side when they attacked. They were close and compacted together, and I mean that's a disadvantage. But I mean, it's also an advantage because you have all your corners watched, and pretty much all your line of sighting is watched. Even going negative, they still pulled out the win, and that's because they got some pickoffs and some exchanges, and some of them won their gunfights. So it's really what it comes down to when it comes down to search. I mean, I'm more concerned about this next game, Dom. It's WO's worst map record, and it's also their worst game mode. If we were to speak about it, I mean, they're 2-1 on Gunrunner Dom, and A7 is 3-3, so it's kind of like evenly matched out. But definitely something like if they really want to get something going, they cannot get Rio here.
Absolutely. This would be an absolute first on multiple fronts. Be the first time Western Outlaws have lost. First time they've been 3-0'd, obviously. Has A7 ever 3-0'd anyone? I think they did the first couple of weeks. That'd be a question for Cynical, who I don't believe is watching.
Probably not. Probably.
Well, he's in the game, so I would assume he's not.
Yeah, no, I hope he isn't.
So, speaking of Cynical, let's go ahead and take a quick look at him and his team's player cards. Cynical is running a 1.10 KDR overall. Pretty solid work. Nothing to write home about, but he's still a contender. His search and destroy a 1.35, but he didn't show that last game. So his domination score right there of 1.10, that's not promising. But his teammate there, Warmaster, with a 1.45 KDR and Dom, that's going to probably be the game changer right there. These scores kind of need to show their average OBJ time. I think that would help out a lot. But maybe that's a future player card adjustment. What do you think, Hero?
Maybe it is. Maybe it is going into Season 2. Honestly, there's a lot of good stats we could show throughout, all the player cards.
All right, now that we got that quick little glimpse into Western Outlaws side, let's head back on over to the A7 side, where we see Sarian Bad and Falcons. Sarian Bad is not playing tonight, if I am correct, but Falcons is with a 119 Dom KDR. Pretty good, pretty good. Still better than Cynicals.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Definitely is. But, they didn't choose to elect to sub him. They wanted to go with these core 5 guys that they play with, which is Gunny, Easy, and Exotic, which are 2 great pickups for Window 2 for A7. Over the weeks that after Week 10, Week 11, Week 12, and now Week 13, they're starting to play a little better together, each week that they go by. So A7, a dangerous duo. They got a dangerous duo here. And that's mostly thanks to, Exotic and Gunny, but Easy is one of those core players as well.
All right, hopefully we will be back into the game very soon, but we'll go ahead and look at this scoreboard once again. With Walsey being 4-8, I expected a little bit better from him, but bottom of the board once again, double negative. Not looking too hot for him.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be Dom on Gunrunner, and it's really, when it comes to this map, it really comes down to like what side you preferably like to play on, whether it's B and C or A and B. It's really going to come down to the preference of the side, and really if you can get a triple cap at least once, and really if you can get a at least 2 of the caps throughout most of the game. We are ready to start here. Both teams are ready to go. WO versus A7. And we're going to go right into this Dom.
Let's do
Match
it.
starts in 3 seconds. Can this be the 3-0 that upsets the entire crowd?
Or will we see the reverse sweep in favor of Western Outlaws?
Oh my god.
That would be... Oh,
if that
man.
happens, they beat the Golden State Warriors. Because A7 would be blowing this lead out like the Golden State Warriors. Their Steph Curry needs to show their strength here. And their Steph Curry right now is gunny.
This is Mutineers versus Huntsmen all over again, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say so. And kind of looking at the guns, only 1 AR for A7 and 3 ARs for Western Outlaws. So they're going to go for that A and that C capture, obviously, so they can get the points. And it looks like it's going to be 2 guys on that B, and everybody pushing hard B for Western Outlaws right now. 2 at the mine carts. Get shot in the boiler exchange. Okay, so we're going to be watching Divine. He's already going 3-0. I think this is like his map, because this is like his map style. And he's on that green wall. Here comes 3 players. Oh man, he got triple teamed right there. Easy on that minecart, gonna get him. Falcons is in the boiler, doesn't realize there's somebody coming up on the boiler on the backside, sweeps the kill. Brock couldn't get the exchange. They got B under control still. B is going under to Western Outlaws' control. B is still contested very fairly, and it's a 13-10 lead. It's a 3-point lead. Gets the kill there. Divine going 3-1 still. Oh, Divine got killed right. Cheap shot. Right at the end there.
So far, lead it goes to the A7 team, 21-14.
All right.
Pretty good.
So, yeah, I mean they're doing pretty good. I mean this is a key moment right here. I mean, but they can't let that guy come up through the back. What they were doing there, Space, is they were doing a spawn trap on that A flag. So like I said at the beginning, whether you like playing A or B or C and B. Really, preferably, I think all teams like to play that C-B flag, and the reason being is you get to do the head glitch right at that minecart, looking at the A spawns. So it's a very controllable point and pivot of the game, especially on this map. And they've already got a solid lead, so that's what they're looking to do again. And Brad's going 7-3.
Western Outlaws trying to cap C just to nullify this lead and weaken A7. Stop that spawn trap, everything. Bruh, should never have gotten that 3-piece! Never!
Oh my god. 3-piece going 3-10. He's on a 5-kill streak. Jesus!
Finally gets taken out.
He does a backflip.
Wow, he should have never gotten that 3rd kill. That was either luck or just trash gameplay. Who was that against? Somebody get us that in the chat.
That was definitely play of the game right there. That was like, I am contending to win, and I am going to be the team to give you the first loss. And it looks like Western Outlaws is letting this game slip. There's 2 minutes and 3 seconds left on the map. 58-34. It's already in double-digit leads, over 20 points, or now almost over 30 points now. And they really need to do something here, man. I mean, I can't imagine what their comms are like right now, or if they're just chilling, or if they're just giving this game away. I mean, they've been playing really well, especially that Search and Destroy map, which I'm surprised they lost. Like, that was the key match. That was the key match for them in terms of, this series. If Western Outlaws won that map, then this would have turned out a little bit different, in my opinion.
Wow, bruh. Nice 2-piece right there. It's crazy to think that it got down to this point because domination is Western Outlaws' worst game mode. They probably don't stand much of a chance here. They're going to have to pull off some kind of miracle just to make a comeback.
Yeah, most likely. I mean, it's really going to come down to the round 2. But I mean, if they let this continue even further, I think if they get another 20 points, it's going to be really tough. They're going to have to get a triple cap on that second round in order for them to even have a chance of winning the game. And it looks like they're going to take control of B and keep control of that side. And Bruh's coming up on the C flag, and they're going to be rotating to get A. Cynical's trying to come up to see where he is on C. Cynical, great shot there, saves him.
A7 showing some dominant gameplay right now, currently being 90-58 going in the last 10 seconds of round 1.
Wow.
Cynical does go down.
See, that's the triple cap they need. And they need that, towards the beginning of the next round, because there's only 3 seconds left in this. It's going to be 90-65 going into round 2. This is very unprecedented.
Well, with the team losing so many of its members, as well as picking up someone that they've never worked with before, it doesn't necessarily surprise me that it's this far in domination. Search and Destroy, I'm surprised they got as much as they did, but Hardpoint, I don't know. That's a little bit of a random hit or miss type of game mode.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, really, unprecedented. I'm shocked that A7's winning by this margin, and I mean, I'm actually even more shocked that, again, I'm just going back to that Search and Destroy game. Like that Search and Destroy game, they gave it away. I mean, they play neck to neck, 5-5, forced around 11, but still, right now, if I'm A7, I'd be jumping out my C. I'd be, whoever the hype man there on that team is, whether it's Divine as the captain, I'd be saying, you got to play like we're, if we're not playing like we're losing, then we're gonna get overconfident, and being overconfident is a bad thing. It's gonna prove a loss.
So, I don't know if you saw that, but A7 had a member on every single flag for a second there.
Yeah, I did see that.
That's crazy that this is happening.
That's a triple cap. This is a triple cap. Alright, so now they're losing B and C, but B is going to look like it's going to go to Western Outlaws, but it's not, because Falcons comes in sliding, going through the stairway. He's going to cap point B. Point B is going to be smoked by one of his partners. Falcons makes point B, neutralized, 4A7, sees him sliding in there. Now they know he's in Boiler, shoots him at a Boiler. Walsey's coming up. Walsey's on the train. My part. Damn. Yeah,
all of Western Outlaws was dead for a solid second there.
122-80, and I mean, this is frustrating right now. At this point, if I'm Western Outlaws, this is kind of like me watching the Huntsman game against who did they just play? That they lost ridiculously bad. I think they played the Gorillas. Was it the Gorillas? I can't think of which team it was, but they lost like incredibly bad to like a team, and I think it was in Dom too. Like they just
Western Outlaws does lose a player.
Looks like somebody lagged out.
We sure hope so. Instead of the alternative being a rage quit, who was that player?
Player looks like it was Brutal.
Oh yes. Walsey just getting grenaded, 7-15 right now. The worst on his team. Lowest kills in game. You hate to see it, but somebody's got to have that. Somebody's got to be the worst. As Joe Exotic gets a beautiful headshot in green.
Joe Exotic. It's as easy as the ex-wife, right?
Yes. For the record, I really want there to be player cards of them just with either those names or the picture of Joe Exotic.
And this game's pretty much done at this point. It's 152-93. I mean, they're down one guy. They're still playing it out.
Walsey grenaded again.
Walsey's getting grenaded this series.
Walsey is having a bad day. Today is not his day. Somehow War Master gets away, but Walsey gets headshot anyways. Oh no, not a headshot, just killed. And it's a triple cap, pretty much a guaranteed win for A7. there's not much of a fight. I don't think Western Outlaws really cares or is into this anymore. They know it's over. It's just business. You hate to see it, but it is what it is. Walsey about to get grenaded again! Oh, it didn't work, but he does get killed anyways.
Jacob Killer on that flag.
And we're back to a triple cap.
There's a minute 12 left on that clock.
I think it's statistically impossible for Western Outlaws to make a comeback now.
It very much is. It very much is, Spacefish. At this point, it's triple digits lead right now. Gonna be a triple digits lead in a few seconds here. Actually, we've never seen that. That's gonna be a league record, and I hope the data and analytics department post that league record.
Oh, they will, because one of them is on the team.
Here it is. A's gonna go under the control of Western Outlaws, and here is the triple lead. Here's the triple, and there it is. Oh, no, not yet.
One away.
One away.
You're pulling the trigger a hair
And
early.
there it is.
Now it's
There it
it's
is.
100-point difference.
That's a triple.
Oh, Walsey or War Master almost getting a melee kill. That would have been pretty neat.
Yeah, it was actually Ravens and Huntsmen on domination. Wow, what a
Walsey
game.
8-23.
So only if Sparky said 3-0 for A7, he would have been right.
Yeah, I am just about as surprised as everyone else. I was hoping for A7 to win, but on the bright side, they are now mathematically guaranteed to make it to the playoffs. So congratulations to them. Look at this play of the game. Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a game.
Jeez, but it's not the melee kill. It's not the melee kill. Cynical going positive, 20-14. Good for him. So was War Master. Good on them.
What a series. What a series. A7 shuts Outlaws out. Who would have ever thought 209 to 105? You know, Gunny, let me see where he is. Gunny, 27 and 17, 5 defense, 6 captures. That's big. And you know, it's that duo. It's that duo right there. That really makes it happen.
Wow, that is just beautiful. GG A7.
GG. GG.
I'm pretty much speechless at this point.
Yeah, me too. They got their first loss of the season, and it is what it is.
Boy, was it a big one.
And they still retain their, their placement.
Yeah, they're still number 1 in the league, but for how long? Is that a guaranteed position for them? Or is that able to be taken away now?
All right. Well, there's some players in the heated in the heated in the zone. But we're gonna conclude. We're gonna conclude this stream, and we will host the post game.
Oh,
we appreciate all of you watching. 17 people viewing right now. What a crazy series, 3-0. I'm honestly shocked at this point.
Yeah, that's crazy. Either way, before we hop on out of here, we would like to say thank you one last time to our patrons, Hidden Illusion, Heroism, It's Coop, Sparky, Zanza, Josh Nielsen, TXO Hyper, Dorsey, and Rival 6. You guys are the greatest. We love you. And then, do you have anything else you want to say, Hero?
I'm good.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.